plastic bag bans and fees are proving effective in reducing litter across the United States, with new research showing up to a 47% drop in thin plastic bag waste in coastal areas where regulations exist. A study published in the journal Science found that plastic bag policies helped shrink the presence of plastic bags collected during shoreline cleanups, offering strong evidence that such rules can help the environment if designed well. Policies that charge for bags, typically between 5 and 25 cents, were the most successful. Complete bans also helped, though to a lesser degree. The least effective were partial bans that allowed thicker plastic bags to replace thin ones. Experts say many consumers still treat those thicker bags as single-use, even when they're intended for reuse. The longer a policy has been in place, the more dramatic its impact on reducing plastic waste. In 2023, 1/3 of Americans lived in a region with some form of plastic bag rule. But about 20 states, mostly with conservative leadership, have passed laws blocking any bans altogether. Despite some early successes, previous studies have shown that plastic bag bans can backfire when loopholes exist. In both California and New Jersey, the number of traditional thin bags declined but sales of heavier plastic bags increased. In California, the total plastic bag waste jumped from 157,000 tons in 2015 to over 231,000 tons by 2022. In response, the state will prohibit all plastic checkout bags beginning in 2026, limiting options to paper or washable reusable bags. Plastic bags are harmful to the environment because they're easily carried by wind and water, making their way into rivers and oceans where they entangle or choke wildlife. Shoreline cleanup data from the Clean Swell app showed a 30% to 37% reduction in animal entanglements in areas with bag policies. Although other debris can also harm animals, the decline suggests a meaningful link to bag bans. The research team analyzed data from over 45,000 cleanup events across 182 zip codes between 2016 and 2023. Plastic bags ranked as the fifth most collected item, after cigarette butts, food wrappers, bottle caps, and drink bottles. In 2023, they made up nearly 7% of all collected litter. Comparing areas before and after local policies went into effect, and against places with no policies, researchers found clear differences in cleanup outcomes. Other plastic litter like bottles and straws remained unchanged, strengthening the argument that bag rules were driving the results.